Hello, I'm Edgar Duran, your new host for this semester, and welcome to a new episode of Bengal Buzz. For today's episode, we have our guest, Haily Orozco. Haily, would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Haley, and I'm a junior at the school, and I'd just like to say I'm a pretty unique person. Some people may describe me as loud and eccentric, while others might say I'm quiet or even shy. And for the longest time, I just felt like my life was one big oxymoron.
Can you tell me something meaningful that has happened to you recently or old?
Well, growing up, I would always see on social media everyone being wrapped up in these aesthetics that they want to categorize themselves into. And I would look at all these people and think in my head, these people know who they are and I don't. And I must be doing something wrong or something must be wrong with me. And that always led me to be at a sort of struggle with my identity. And I feel like that's something a lot of people can relate to.
How has this affected your life?
Through most of my middle school and like high school years trying to fit myself into a category and put myself into a box, I realized this. Your identity isn't something you search for on the internet or a character archetype you have to fill. Who you are is more defined by the actions you take in your day to day life, the conversations you have, and the people you care about. These are the things that make up who you are without having to put yourself into like a box.
So, what's the main lesson you would take out of this experience?
The lesson I would take is just because someone doesn't look the same as you or dress the same way doesn't mean you wouldn't get along with them, and you shouldn't see them as anything less than human. A friend told me once what makes someone a cool person is if they just are, not the way they dress or their interests, just if they're a genuine and kind person, not the category they fit into. We're all different, and that's what makes us beautiful. Self expression is a good thing because without it, we would all just be cookie cutter, copy and paste versions of each other. You might even see people in the hallways expressing themselves in ways you like might have not seen before and think in your head, that's a little weird and it's normal. We all think that way. But some people go out of their way to just outright make fun of people, and to that I say why? You see someone being unique, expressing themselves in the way they want to, maybe wearing something or expressing a belief that you don't agree with that probably wouldn't even affect you, and then go out of your way to rain on someone's parade. Why do that when you can realize that they have something that you lack, which is the ability to freely express themselves without caring about the opinion of others. And just to not go and put other people down just for being who they are. We were put into the world with the ability to explore all walks of life, find out about people, and learn new things. Why wouldn't you want to embrace that?
Is there any moment in your life where you change yourself to fit a person's standards?
The way I see it, you're in high school, which is a crucial time for personal development and discovering yourself, and you're basically adding on another person to your responsibilities. Since you're still in development and for the most part lacking maturity, adding on another person to your plate can cause stress and damage to your mental health.
So, in other words, are you saying people shouldn't change who they are just to fit other people's standards?
Yeah. Recently, my friend went through an extremely codependent relationship where a, a person asked of them to give them all their time and didn't really give them free time to do what they wanted to do, like participate in school, have friendships with other people. They just wanted all my friend's time to themselves, which is expected. We're going through a time in our lives where we experience a lot of emotions. Like I said, we're not exactly fully mature, and we sometimes might act impulsively and irrationally. I think that you shouldn't let yourself be controlled by someone or change yourself because of the idea that you want to be liked or that you're not going to find someone else that's for you. It seems like my friend went through a bad experience and missed out on a lot of opportunities. But what I think is your bad experiences in life are meant for you to learn from them. What good would it do if you got out of a bad relationship and immediately rebounded to someone else just for them to act the same and do the same things you were doing before? You take that experience and you learn and grow from it.
So overall, you saying people shouldn't change themselves to fit other people's standards, no matter romantic relationships, friendships, or any other relationship. People should keep themselves the way they are, not in like a fixed mindset mentality, but like as a growing, don't completely disregard any beliefs you have or any other relationships. But in the case of if you did, you need to learn from that and not do it again and keep proceeding with your life.
Yeah. And the point is, we as people, we're all complex, unique, and constantly changing. Whether or not you actually grow and learn from your life experiences is up to you. But your own actions and the way you respond to the world around you establish your fundamental values. And that, in my opinion, is what truly makes up who you are as a person. And that's why I started struggling less with my identity because I realized that I'm just me. I'm not someone who fits into this certain category or this certain box, and I definitely shouldn't change myself for someone else because I'm just me and you're just you, and the things we do and the way we act in our day-to-day lives is who we are.
Well, I think that's all. Thank you for joining me, Haley, and thank you, listeners, for listening. Take care of yourself, take care of your mind, take care of your body.
Amen. Bye, Bengals.